Well, hello people, welcome back to the Master Chief Collection. Here we are on the penultimate level of Halo 2. High Charity, going to be getting this done in about 7 or 8 minutes, depending on how my run goes. Obviously, I'll show you guys the best run, with one with no deaths and all that kind of shit. So without further ado, we want to get straight into this, accept all the options, easy difficulty, go ahead and turn the Sputnik skull off. For those of you thinking, yes, I am recording all these back to back as my Evolve beta has just downloaded, so I do want to get these out of the way and done with as soon as possible so I can go and record some Evolve. So now we are mission 14, High Charity. Let's go and get this done. So once the cutscene's over and the level starts, you want to go ahead and run up these this ramp here, and you want to go ahead and get the energy sword. It will be on that flood just there. It's kind of like a random spawn, but there will be a flood with an energy sword. This is going to become your new best friend. Now, for the most part, this level is actually really linear. I've had to speed up a few parts and make sure you cock up the jump like I did there, as I was intended to save myself a few seconds, but ended up adding a few more on. So like I was saying, the level is generally very linear. There's quite a few like gravel lift rides and elevator rides, so I will be speeding them up. One of them is coming up just now, so we're going to speed us up to 8 times so we can skip past all this bullshit. And you're going to end up in this place just here. This is probably the place where the most action takes part. If you want, go ahead and grab yourself a beam rifle if you're more accurate with them than you are with the Covenant carbine. Here what you want to do, stop here and take out as many drones as you can, as these things can become a bit of a hindrance, especially if you get overwhelmed by them, by the swarm, and then when your shield's gone down because you've been overwhelmed, a flood will just backsnack you and kill you in one hit. That's not what we want, so we're kind of just doing a bit of, I suppose, damage control, I don't know what you want to call it. I'll think of it in just a second. So once you're back on this platform here, grab the energy sword out, take out any people you didn't manage to headshot. Take out all these. There's going to be some flood running across the light bridge towards you, and a whole new swarm of drones will show up most likely. There's going to be ammo for the carbine just on your right here. Pick them up, and while you're waiting for the grav bridge to extend, just take out as many drones as you can. As you can see, just 3 of them managed to drop my shields just above 50%, and then you're going to end up here, and then you want to move to the door just in front of us. Going to speed this part up to 2 times speed, as it's really easy. Door opens, going to be about 2 or 3 flood, it depends. And you're going to run through this corridor here. Next corridor, really nice and simple. You can just bypass all the enemies. There's going to be a jackal and a brute in this one. Tried to stick him. He got out of the way. Going to be a few flood enemies there. Just keep on running straight through here. And you're going to end up in this big open area here. What you want to do is run towards the brute and the jackal here. Immediate left underneath this kind of walkway here. And then you want to run to the door, which is just in front of us. I just turn around and see if I can headshot a few of them brutes. It didn't happen, so I'm like, can't move on. And then you want to keep following these corridors around. Like I said, it's a lot like the Pillar of Autumn level in Halo CE. It's nice and linear. Very difficult. I'm pretty sure it's almost impossible to get lost on because it's not an open level. So once this is all done, I did switch it to classic graphics there to see if it was easier to see, but it's not. This is probably going to be the hardest part of the level because this guy up here, he's got a rocket launcher. As we know from previous encounters with the Flood rocket launcher troopers, they are extremely accurate and they can fuck up your day even on the easiest difficulty. I think that was him down there. I'm really not too sure. When I was recording, I wasn't too sure, so I just turned around just to check my 6th in case he was getting a lead on me. So I still to this day don't know if that was him or not. And then when you get here, you want to turn to the left, move up here, and we're going to have ourselves a really long elevator ride, really slow. And I'm going to speed this up to 8 times here. And once you reach the top, here's where the fun kind of begins. You just get to kill everything in this part. So this is why you also kept the energy sword as well, is so you can just take out as many people at long range, or do as much damage as you can at long range and medium range with the Covenant carbine, then just bring out the energy sword and mop everybody else up. So you're going to have a few jackals, an honor guard, and a few brutes. Once all that's done, you want to turn around, and the doorway you're going to go through, which is just on my left here, you just want to turn and face your back to it, just in case anyone's coming up behind you, and then you will probably hear it open. I turned around a bit prematurely. See, that flood was coming up behind me. I turned a bit prematurely, but there it is. It is open. Energy sword on that table. If you want, you can take it. I do, just in case. And you want to pick up a beam rifle, which is just over here. And you'll find out why in just a second. Come up to the final stretch of the level. Another 8 times speed up just here as we go up this last grav lift. Going to end up in the final room. Here, the reason why we brought the beam rifle is just in case there are a few jackal snipers and they can take you, and you want to take them out. But you want to be on the right-hand side here, and sometimes that box is in the way. If it is, just throw a grenade at it. Here I kind of lose a few more seconds as I went to take out that jackal, missed, moved forward and fell off. I'm just like, oh, well, there's no need to take out any enemies here. You just need to run straight to the end. There we have it. That's High Charity done within the part-time. Not quite sure what time we did it in. It was just under 5.5 minutes. So there we are. Thank you for watching.